How are y'all doing today? This is Justin, and this is the February 3rd, 2014 Raw Review. We're already into February. What is going on? Man. And this Raw was one of the more memorable ones. Not at all. Before I start the review, I just want to say, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Everyone can do whatever they want. The CM Punk chants make no damn sense to me. It's not like Triple H fired him. It's not like Vince McMahon fired. No, you're not good. Fire. He left on his own. Chanting is not going to bring him back. It's not like it's a storyline where he got fired and then, the crowd has to chant to bring him back to prove that they want him back. He chose the left. He left us. He left you. He left me. He left on his own. It doesn't make any sense to chant his name. It just makes you guys look like idiots. It's like, okay. Oh, we'll get more into the CM Punk chants later, though. It brought me some joy and laughter later in the show, though. But anyway, let's start the show. Randy Orton comes out first, doing the typical Randy Orton thing, which is getting pretty old. He comes out, he's complaining that he has to have a match, and it's like, you didn't think you were gonna fight again? What are you talking about? He's complaining about that, Triple H and Stephanie come out and they're like, listen, you're complaining and you're just being whatever. And they basically announced he's going to have to face all of the different members of the Elimination Chamber in the coming weeks. And they're like, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, but if tonight this guy beats you, we might have to reconsider him as the possible face of WWE. And it's Daniel Bryan. And then Triple H leads the yes chant. What the hell is going on? Are you faces? Are you heels? This makes no sense. The reason Randy Orton is champion is because you guys, molded him and helped him get to that spot. And now all of a sudden you're against him, but he's a heel, so you're a face, but you're not a face because you don't like Daniel Bryan. But now you do like Daniel Bryan. It doesn't make any sense at all. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Even JBL's like, did Triple H just lead the yes chant? I'm like, yeah, he did. He looks like a jackass for doing it. Anyways, first match of the night, we got The Shield, Roman Reigns, baby, taking on Rey Mysterio, Kofi Kingston, and Big E Langston. And I said, this group of three is going to do it. This group of three. Okay. So The Shield wins, obviously. And then the Wyatts appear on the screen, and they cut, Bray Wyatt cuts a creepy promo like usual. He's doing all sorts of creep. If you walk in the meadow and you see the moonlight on the third Thursday of June, I'll be there to emerge from the bushes. I'm like, what is happening here? And that was pretty close to what he said. And then, Luke Harper gets his couple things in, and then Eric Rowan just says, run, from behind it, run. Not Bane, though. Not as cool as Bane. But another thing that was interesting about this match is they keep building up the whole, butting of heads. Roman Reigns hits a Superman punch on Big E, about to hit the spear for the win. Ambrose tags himself in, gets it. They have a stare down after. Seth Rollins to break him up, so they keep building towards that. And then we got bad. Oh my God, this show was something else. You get Bad News Barrett, and he's up on his thing, and the bad news was we all ate too much food yesterday, so we're probably not going to make it to the next Super Bowl. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then Jerry Lawler stands up, hey, Bad News Barrett. I'm like, what is going on? He's like, well, I got some bad news for you. We hope you don't make it to next week. And he sits down. I'm like, okay. Anyways, so that was ridiculous. Then we got Christian against Jack Swagger. Two guys I could really not care less about. But Christian gets the win, and then Swagger freaks out with Zeb Coulter in the ring because he just can't believe that he lost for the 14th straight time. Then we got the cage match, tag team title match, where you cannot escape. Good job. At least they made it so it's not so freaking confusing. And it wasn't a tornado match where they're all in there at the same time, like the Usos and Bray and Daniel Bryan. So they're just chilling. What is going on? So this match was, it was okay. The New Age Outlaws just playing up the whole, like, oh, what are we doing in here? We're crazy. But Cody Rhodes goes up to the top, does a moonsault off the cage. He did this at a house show a while back, but it was cool to see it, live on a Raw. Didn't go exactly as he planned. Meaning he missed, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't supposed to hit it flush because then he got hit with a famouser for the win. Cool moment nonetheless, whether he hit it perfect or not. It was sick looking. I'm just like, that dude is braver than me. But the New Age Outlaws retain, so is this the end? We'll see if they keep it going. Don't really see how they can get it going. This was a clean win in a cage, so but we'll see. And then we got woo, the hits kept on coming. Zack Ryder versus Titus O'Neil. And Titus O'Neil, I really think he could, turn into something down the line. Beating Zack Ryder is not going to do it. But then unless he beats Zack Ryder, Miz comes out and he's like, I liked the Miz. Miz, because he gets on commentary. Miz said what I was thinking. He's like, so you're telling me a dude that barks the whole time and a guy that has to make a fake internet championship to make himself more relevant can get a match on Raw and I can't? And I said he's making some sense here. And he just left. And Titus O'Neil wins. And then Fandango comes out with Summer Rae, and then Santino comes out, and he has to get somebody out of the audience, and he gets Emma from NXT. I don't watch NXT, but they said she was from NXT, so and she's not just a random fan. But so they bring her in, and they end up doing a dance-off between Summer Rae and Emma. And Emma's just hitting the... And so, of course, she wins, but the crowd vote. And that was all. So, that whatever works, I guess. This game is crazy, you guys. If you like college basketball, you should be watching Iowa State, Oklahoma State. Anyways, that was the segment. I'm not kidding. And then, woo, as if, the rest of the show is bangers. Because I'm not even kidding you. Not real bangers, but sarcastic bangers. Sheamus versus Curtis Axel. Woo! Man! You talk about two guys that just scream entertainment. Sheamus beats Curtis Axel and then kind of taunts Ryback. Like, at least if it was Sheamus and Ryback, it's like Ryback was something at one point. I don't know. Still wouldn't have been good, but it's like, what? This show was filled with... Where did the best part? The 1 hour main event. Batista's music hits. I'm like, okay, we'll probably get 15 minutes of something. It's gotta be something cool. Batista comes out at 7:56. I'm like, oh wow, it's gonna be a long 1 hour main event too. They're even giving him a little bonus time. He comes out, he grabs the mic and just kind of doesn't say anything, and all of a sudden Del Rio's music hits and he's like, before you put these people to sleep, we have unfinished business. Batista's like, dude, I don't have a problem with you. What are you talking about? I already beat your ass. And then Batista starts talking again, and Del Rio just smacks the shit out of him. And then he goes for a Batista bomb, but Del Rio runs away. And then the segment ends at 8:02 my time. I'm like, that was the 1 hour main event. And then they didn't even go to a commercial. The next match introductions start happening. So all those people that paid money, they're, oh sick, Batista's gonna be here. If you like Batista, Batista comes out, says one word, gets interrupted by Del Rio, goes to say another word, gets smacked, and then just runs around the ring with his shirt off, screaming for a while. I'm like, what a 1 hour main event. So apparently we're going to get Batista, Del Rio at the Chamber. Oh, and the hits just kept on coming. Because if you had to pick three guys to go up against the Wyatt family, one of the hottest factions, you want a team of three that you feel like can get it done. Dolph Ziggler, Xavier Woods, and R-Truth are your boys, right? Right. So they go in there and get their ass kicked by the Wyatt family. Obviously, the Wyatts win. And then in reverse of earlier, and this is the only thing in WWE that has me excited right now. Once the Chamber gets there, obviously the Chamber match itself, but just the whole Orton fighting everybody is stupid. But the Shield come on the screen, just the same reverse. Wyatt's in the ring, and they cut a promo. And then Bray Wyatt just keeps yelling, I'll welcome this war. Bring it to me. Hey, let's keep it PG, Bray. But, so, I'm looking forward to this feud. That's the thing that has me excited. More so than the Chamber match is this, because I've been wanting this forever. And then Oksana comes out to fight Naomi. Naomi gets the win. AJ was on commentary. AJ on commentary was a good time. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, Oksana doesn't win. Raise your hand if you're shocked. Nobody. And then the main event match, we got Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton, which is getting to John Cena, Randy Orton levels of holy cow. Do we have to watch this more? Hold on, guys. There's 3, 2. Oh! This game is the craziest game I've ever seen. You guys watch the highlights of Oklahoma State, Iowa State later, even if you don't like basketball. I just spit everywhere. And you'll understand why I'm freaking out. But anyways. So, yeah, this is getting to rough levels of, stuff going on. But my favorite part of this match, the yes chants were down this week. The Daniel Bryan chants were down this week. CM Punk chants were happening during this match. Are you kidding me, Omaha? What are you doing? Like, I thought the whole point of, when you're chanting for Daniel Bryan, you chant for Daniel Bryan and do yes chants and Daniel Bryan chants in the middle of stuff that you don't like, and you say, man, I wish this was Daniel Bryan here. So you get to the point where Daniel Bryan is in a match, the dude you've been complaining about, he's there, you're finally getting to see him, and you break out into CM Punk chants for a portion of the match. Yes, 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 Daniel Bryan. And then 5 minutes later, CM Punk, CM Punk. I'm like, man, these people are not thinking this shit through. Like, this is the dumbest thing they could do. If that goes in, I swear. Okay. But yeah, I don't get it. There weren't CM Punk chants during the dance-off. People were okay with the dance-off. But in the middle of a Daniel Bryan match, they're chanting for CM Punk. Bravo, Omaha. I mean, you guys get it. Man, you guys are smart. WWE's going to hear this and say, you know what? We got to bring CM Punk back. We got to go to all lengths to make this dude want to come back. Because, by God, CM Punk chants during a Daniel Bryan match. Wow, that turned quickly. Anyways, during this match, a Daniel Bryan match, there was Jerry, JBL, JB. Really, guys? Okay. And then all of a sudden, Kane randomly runs out in the middle of the match towards the end, and Daniel Bryan kicks him, and then he just fights off everybody. Daniel Bryan hits a running knee on Randy Orton and wins the match. Everyone's just like, what is going on? And then Randy Orton and Kane attack Daniel Bryan, leave him laid out, ass kicking, and then Kane does the fire, and Randy Orton stands over him with both titles. Did this make any sense? No. But I'm alright with seeing a show end with some Daniel Bryan getting his ass kicked as much as the next guy. Not the next guy. You guys, most people like Daniel Bryan. I don't. So as much as me and Chase Oliver like seeing Daniel Bryan get some ass whooping. But yeah, I was just like, really, guys? This is what we're doing? You're going to chant CM Punk during a Daniel Bryan match? Okay, we'll give Daniel Bryan CM Punk's feud he left with Kane. Oh my gosh, I will laugh so hard. There will be so many mad people. I will laugh so hard. Daniel Bryan, fresh off of a win over the World Heavyweight Champion, is now going to have a Kane storyline. He's going to fight Kane at WrestleMania. Still probably not going to happen, but it's just funny. But so yeah, that main event made no sense. This show made no sense. And you know me, a show has to be pretty stupid for me to complain about it, because I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to find the good in things, but you heard me say the matches. You saw the show. It was just like 2.5 hours in, I was like, okay, what happened? And I'm like trying to think of anything, and I couldn't think of a thing, and that cannot be good. I was like, okay, well, Cody Rhodes did a backflip, moonsault off the thing, but then he lost. And I was like, what happened? I don't even know what I've been doing for the past 3 hours. And another show, SmackDown, Raw, no Usos. What's going on? Jimmy Uso's going to get that push. They're going to get those titles. Believe that. Yeah, this show was just relatively confusing to me. So let me know what you guys thought of it. If you enjoyed it, please tell me, because I'd love to know why. And, just let me know. So, yeah. Subscribe, like this video, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys later. Raw is confusing.